It's old. I don't care how addicted, even for addicts, yo, it gets old, period. Like, you know, not even that does it anymore. Eventually, you're not going to be able to get your dangling up anymore. You're not going to even want to get out of bed and get your makeup on to even go get that attention. It's going to get that dark. Like, and that's what I'm saying. It's like the gateway to hell. You gotta stop it and bet on yourself. Take a leap of faith. You're worth it. Become worth it. Become sober. Ascend. Believe that there's something bigger than you. And there's something for you too. Why the frick are you here otherwise? It's too much of a lottery ticket. Like, it's too rare. Like, why would you be here if it wasn't to be who you were supposed to be? And somewhere deep down in there, I feel like people know that it's like, again, it goes back to those questions. If money wasn't a factor, what would you be doing? Who would you be doing it with? Where would you be? Where would you go? If you could pursue any dream and be anything you wanted to be, and like, money wasn't a factor, and you didn't care all of a sudden what anyone thought, what would that be? What would that look like? Like, seriously. And it's not too far-fetched. Like, get going, yo. Time's a wasting. Come on now. Seriously. But sadly, you know, some people have made it very difficult to do that. Like, you know, they stayed 10 years too long, and now they have, like, kids and an alcoholic partner that doesn't do anything, and they have to, like, treat like a child on top of the 3 that are already there. And it's like, yo, that's like a mental breakdown waiting to happen. That's like a dangerous situation waiting to happen. Like, because eventually you're going to lose your freaking shit. You're going to lose your mind. And it's justified. Because you didn't leave. Because you didn't say, fuck it. I don't care how far I took this. I'm out. Today's the day. I don't care if I end up in the shelter for a few months or what I gotta do. I'm used to staying at home. Okay, cool. Now I'm gonna get a full-time job. I don't care what it takes. I'm out. It's done. I've reached my limit. Like, there has to be a limit, y'all. Like, if you don't have a limit, okay, that's, like, so dangerous. Like, you have no idea. Like, literally, seriously, it's so dangerous. Yeah. Like, anything can go wrong. Seriously. Take it how it resonates. But I mean that. Anything. Spiritually, health-wise, physically, mentally. You can crack and never come back. Okay? Literally. You know. Conjure mental illness that never would have been there had you have just finally set a boundary and said, I'm done. And I know it's difficult. If you're dealing with, like, abuse or something, that's particular, but it's still something that you have to figure out a way to do. You, especially in that situation, you know. It's dangerous either way, so might as well fight for your life. You know what I mean? And I admire your strength to a degree that can't be spoken in human language. If you left something like that, because nobody understands. It's like, why are you staying then? Bitch, shut up. Okay, put some tape over your mouth. I'm not even having this conversation. You will not, if you can ask that question, you don't understand, and you're too ignorant for me to want to explain it. It's like, unless you've been in a situation, and I've never even been in a situation that was, like, physically abusive like that, but, like, I've seen it. And I would pray all the time for somebody to leave. But it's like, they break you, y'all, and you're too afraid. And then you feel codependent, and then you're not even a person anymore. You're just a extension of a monster there to, I don't know, just exist and serve or something. It's like you're a slave, basically. You're just like a, like, that is not God. Like, God labels that blasphemy. Like, he would never create you to have that life. The only reason that you're having that life is because you refuse to come up with the game plan to fight for your life to get out of that life, for a better life. you've given up. And it's not worth giving up. It's not worth it. Not if you're here. It goes by fast, y'all. If you're gonna be here, be here. What's the point? Be here. Live. Don't just live to get to the next day. To get through the day. No. Live. Live for the day. Y'all. I'm telling you, this message is important. You should have the full sun. You should have the full, bright sun. It shouldn't be gray skies every day, y'all. Hoping that maybe the sun will come out tomorrow. Oh shit, it's not. It's not. Maybe tomorrow. No, it's still not here. And the day that it is out, I don't feel like leaving my home. I'm too depressed. Me and Peter had an argument again today, and I don't feel like going. Y'all, come on. You are so special. You're so worthy of so much more, y'all. I really hope that whoever hurt you, you still pray for them, even though they're so troubled. That's for God. That's between them and God. And it's like, yes, they could deserve the electric chair for all I know, literally. But pray that if there's even like a small morsel percentage chance that they could possibly heal, that they do. Somehow, some way. Through God's love. Through all the people that are rooting for you to reach your fullest potential and live your best life. Because, like, I literally love seeing people live their best life. Like, it makes me cringe to not see that. So to think of a person that actually enjoys seeing you struggle and not live your best life, and they actually manipulate you to ensure that you don't reach for the stars, and then they block the sun on top of it. The audacity. Yeah, you can see the moon. She's alone. That's fine. That's what I want you to be. Alone. Thinking that this is a relationship. But you're actually just alone, and I'm just using you, and that's how I want it to be. So no sun, no reaching for the stars. Just you're like you can look at the moon in the night sky. That's about it. And you know what? There's a lot of energy in the moon, y'all, but you need the sun. You need source. You need it. Or you're gonna operate in shady, dark energy. And shady, hidden, sneaky, inauthentic energy. Find the yellow brick road, y'all. Yeah, manifest and break free. Exactly. I just cut the deck. This is what comes out. Manifest this life. Align your life to show that you want that life. Organize your life and align your life through your actions, through the people that you allow around you. I don't care if it's your family, your friends, your pet. If your pet is shitty, which I love all animals, I really can't imagine a shitty pet that just doesn't need extreme healing or something. But even if your pet is shitty, figure it out and leave. And there needs to be, you're more important. Literally, you have to do it, or you're literally gonna leave this planet with the biggest regret there ever was. It doesn't matter if you had a few regrets. This is the biggest one. This is like the Zeus of all regrets, is not having lived who you were meant to be. And that could just be in the way you express yourself. Literally. Pursuing the career you want. Showing up to finish your bachelor's or getting whatever it is, instead of dropping out at the last second when you only have 2 credits left. Whatever it is. Not going because the fear-mongering of the, complacent people that I choose to pedestal for whatever reason. Because I don't want to, rock the boat. Bitch, you better rock that boat. Or they're going to poke holes in it. So either you rock it or you watch it slowly sink, and it's going to get rocked anyway. It's going to capsize, okay? It's like you might not see it, but they're poking holes in your shit, man. And Flex Seal isn't gonna cover it forever, so you better figure it out. I'm serious, y'all. Whole time is like they're draining your life force. It's like blood. You only have 13 bags of blood in your system, and it's like literally it's like it's gold. It's like that. It's like draining your blood. They're draining your life force. They're sinking your ship. Hello, wake up. These people aren't your friends. They're not rooting for you. They just redirected you away from an empress. What the frick? You gotta wake up, buddy. I don't care what your addiction's screaming you to do. Tell it to go F off. You finally found something worth fighting for. And if you actually run that and show up, you're gonna get so blessed. Like, what is wrong with you? This is a miracle. It's like, really? This is so sad. But I feel like you guys, you know it's sad. You cried those tears and you accept it. You're okay with it. Okay, it was sad. It could have been, should have been, would have been, and it would have been a very beautiful story, but it's not. So I'm done with it. I'm done. That's the last page. I'm done reading it. I'm done keeping it on my shelf. I'm going to burn it or give it to someone else. I'm just going to leave it on, my driveway. Whatever happens, I'll leave it to God. It's like, oh my God, y'all. No, that's not how it should be. Y'all. It's sad. That makes me so sad. Even more than the pain that somebody causes me. Because that's like a void that is so hollowed out that I can't, it's foreign territory, but there's this sorrow that I feel for them because it's like I know that it's coming from a place of hurt. Otherwise, who the frick would be doing what you're doing? Who the frick would be acting like this? Nobody would choose this if they knew that there was... if they knew what the other way was like or had the faith or saw what I saw or felt what I felt. And clearly, you don't know what that's like. Otherwise, there's no way, dude. There's just no way. Yeah. Pain really fucks everything up, y'all. You can't let it, though. You can let it for the time that you need to grieve, but you gotta kick its ass at some point. You can't let it be all consuming forever. You gotta, there has to be a cap to everything, y'all. Balance to everything. There has to be a limit. A line that it can't be crossed because it just keeps getting worse and worse. Chaotic, abusive situations get worse and worse. It doesn't get better. Not if you're not seeing somebody like pick up books and listen, schedule psychiatrists or show up at church or whatever it is that they do to try to higher their vibration. If you don't see any of that in their actions, it's a daydream. It's not real, and you're just staying there for some reason. Like, oh my God, no, that's a nightmare, and you're telling yourself you need this person or you need this. No. Oh my God, you're losing your mind, bro. That's the scariest. That's my worst fear, y'all. Probably even more than sharks is losing my mind. Like, literally, like, take me out, please. Do me a favor. I don't want to be. If I lose my mind and I'm not here anymore, I'm not here anymore. I don't want to be here. My mind is everything to me. Way more than looks. Way more than, status or money. Like, I need to know that I have myself. As long as I have me, I have what I need. I hope you feel the same way too. But you deserve more than just you. But if it's just you, that's a lot. That's a lot. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Frickin' image. Oh my God. It's like, and the people that think that their image is so important, I look at these people and I'm like, you must not really have self-awareness. You must think that you do. But my God, from my eyes, no. I see nothing but a very insecure person that acts as though they're the most confident person that anyone's ever met. Why? Because you're ready to get naked and be voyeuristic in front of dozens of people? You think that's confidence? or going up to somebody and getting their phone number, you think that that's confidence, another tier another thing under the belt, like, oh, you've been with that many people, you've traveled to that many destinations, that's confidence? No, that's not confidence. Confidence is having enough courage to care more about authenticity than the image, to care more about pleasing your own conscience than being popular, to care more about what fulfills you than what feeds your addiction. Like, that's so much more important. And it's like that image that you're clinging to for dear life is not even a good one. Like, open your eyes, bro. That shit is real bad. It's not a good look at all. I don't know why you're clinging to that shit for dear life. Like, it's as if like you're hanging on the edge of the cliff and you're literally clinging on it as if you're gonna die if you let go. Please let go. Please, God. Let go and let God, y'all. Just let go of that shitty ass ledge. There's no greenery there. Nobody's been there for a while. It's not even a place for civilization anymore. It's just you and that weird ass cliff that you won't let go of. It's like the baby who doesn't want to walk on their own and they keep holding the sides of things and like forcing their mom and dad to hold their hand because they're scared. No, you're gonna do it scared. That's the whole point. Isn't it exhilarating? Okay. You can make fear fun. Of course, not stupid fear. I mean, yeah, you probably shouldn't jump out of a plane. You know, but things can happen. Is it really worth it? I don't know. It's really up to you. I don't think it's worth it. It's a cool concept, but I don't think it's worth it. I think we can, like, you know, make a simulation and go to the indoor. Anyway, you feel me? It's like whatever people's prerogative is. The point is you can rewire your relationship with fear and make it a wild, exciting adventure. Like you do with sleeping with all these weird people that you don't know. Okay, you don't know them and you're taking leaps of faith into their bedroom or wherever the hell. Why can't you do that for yourself? I just don't understand. There's no rationale here. Okay, what's the possible outcome? It's like, I don't understand. I wish I could just heal all these people like Jesus did to that when he put his hand to the blind person and then they could see again, and it was just that simple. It's like, oh my God, the amount of... I wouldn't even need anything else besides that. That would be like the most fulfilling... Sick. That's like... Yeah, Zukayan. Zukaya has that. We do that at Zukaya, y'all. So, you know, I'm seeing that in the outcome, this person is in misaligned collaborations. They don't have stability or harmony within their home. They don't feel safe in their own home with the right people. Nobody trusts each other. There's very little joy, very little success, very little vitality, very little energy. And what there is basically wasted on frivolous crap that you should have been, like, bored of by now. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. Some people will be like, well, not everybody's creative like you are, or not everybody has a purpose like you do. Yes, they do. You just were too, like, weak to go explore and find it. Like, to build that, to show up, to build it, to gain the skill for it. Like, you didn't go through with pursuing it to the end with anything. You let this stuff distract you instead. And that's the highlight of your every year is the sexcapades and the whatever it is, y'all. These quick money bags and with these people that don't trust each other, and one person's doing all the work, the other person is trying to distract you from doing all the work when you're the only person left that's doing the work, and you finally give in, and then you don't get it done, and it never completes. And then you have all these great ideas that just never finished, and those were gifts. Hello, wake up. Those were gifts from the Most High. You were supposed to finish them. Like, those were literally gifts. Those ideas, those brilliant ideas, those concepts, that intuition, that pull on your soul space, that curiosity that just you couldn't shake. That was all gifts that you were supposed to keep going with. Like, what? Yeah, Wheel of Fortune. I've been shuffling the whole time. Exactly. North Node energy, Jupiter energy. Like, hello. You're never gonna... You don't know wealth until you know spiritual wealth. And with spiritual wealth, you can have any kind of wealth. The only kind of wealth that you can't have, or you may have, it's really up to God, is time. So, anywho, y'all, that's what I'm saying. It's looking like in the end, there's an energy here that doesn't want to see somebody break away from this toxic, unorthodox, hedonistic, Luciferian lifestyle or mentality or money, career, dark side of things, or I don't know, whatever this is. It could be anything for anyone. It's whatever it is, it's shadowy. They're to break free from the shadows so they can actually give back in a relationship and show up the right way. That's in somebody's destiny. That's what's meant for them. Like, this could be something that they've dreamed of since they were little. This could be you. There's somebody that's a part of your person's group or your friends, or, you know, their toxic three cups in reverse energy around them, whoever that is, their family or their immediate circle, or I don't know, man. The one that they rotate the least, whatever. Okay? Whoever this energy is, that only cares about themselves, that doesn't want to see something, that doesn't want to, you know, venture off into the unknown, nor do they want to see anyone else do it. They want to keep everybody in this bubble with them. And that's what they want. Because then they feel like they have a sense of control and they feel safe there. But that's not safety. That's dysregulated nervous system safety. That's like the best you can get with your completely messed up, just like completely messed up nervous system. That you feel like you want to stay there because that's the safest that you know of. That's so low bar. Like, that's like the lowest of the bar. And you're mad if somebody breaks away from this just because you are too afraid to break away from this to go be happy and have have balance. When look at this energy, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, no follow through, non-committal, both in relationships, projects, everything. Always ends up breaking their promises, always ends up quitting, always ends up getting distracted. Versus a Nine of Pentacles. Look at this. Look at this. All that money there, financial stability, even just solo. Wearing nice robes from Japan. Like, you got like a designer bird, okay, that you're talking to and whistling with, and trees and greenery and sunshine in the back. I mean, come on now. And then this one pentacle is upside down, and that's what you want somebody to stay in, just so that you don't have to be alone and you're not willing to raise your vibration. No, this is reckless and just so, no, it's fallen angel energy. It's like this, yeah, it's a tower because a player is ascending into a King of Pentacles. They want to be this person. And everyone around them is trying to convince them, no, don't recognize what should be recognized and recognize what shouldn't be recognized. How dare you want to vibrate higher? How dare you? Do not dare give the collective respect and kindness. Breadcrumb them. Meanwhile, it's like you want me to show up though for you and not breadcrumb you guys, but you're keeping me in this toxic gray bubble. And you're not even helping me with these projects, and all you're doing is distracting me, and I'm labeling it fun because cool, there's some drinks and some smecks involved maybe, or whatever this is, but it's not fun. I don't have anything to show for it. Like it's I'm starting to feel like embarrassed about it, even though I crave that because I'm addicted to this now. I've been doing this way too long. It's like I met the collective and I actually felt peaceful in that person's energy, and for whatever reason I listened to you fools and let you steer me away from this, thinking that this was the way, this was the team to be on, this was the way to go, this was the winner's circle, only for me to realize that I was just basically being like harassed into a trap, like just coerced through the energy and pressure and mob mentality. All of you would just like constantly say the same thing over and over again, and then it would make me feel like I don't deserve it, or like it's never gonna work out. That's an Empress. You're a Knight of Wands in reverse. What are you doing with that person? Who are you kidding? You're not even you anymore. They're changing everything about you. And instead of saying, yeah, thank God, oh my God, Jesus, thank you, you answered my prayer, I never thought I'd see the day. Instead, you're like, yeah, you know what, you're right. I'm just gonna disappear. I'm gonna go back home to you guys. Because you guys really, really care about the best for me, and I'm gonna win for sure. By not, yeah, exactly. Yeah, when I could be over here being an emperor, building a legacy, I'm instead going to sabotage it, be a fallen angel, and leave somebody having to heal from the pain that I caused them. That's the way to go, for sure. It sounds like about right. Yeah, I don't think that's sticking anymore. I think you penetrated this person, whatever left of their soul that they had guarded behind the wall, because they've built that wall for a reason, and they've normalized this, whatever, polyamory, whatever this is, because behind the wall, they're too scared to let anyone there. You know what I mean? So they would rather just like have no obligations, not have to like, be vulnerable or get too serious, but still get their needs met. So they think that's not your needs, that's your addictions. There's a difference. You don't even know what your needs are. Literally, you're blinded by your addictions. How can you see what your needs are? Help. How about this? Wrapping it up every single time with strangers is your need. How about this? Completing a project, even just one of them, and keep going. That's a need, so that you can like have not wasted all this time making that app, or showing up for that job for 5 years straight, hoping that you get to move up to this position you want, only to just start not showing up at the end because your addictions got in the way. Like, finding your dream girl or guy just to become unstable because you get distracted because of your weak will by your desires and addictions for shiny things, leaving the person that is your stability, is your foundation, is your rock, is your pillar, for some pillars made of sand, okay? Some sand castles that are gonna go wash away at any moment when the right wave comes by. It's like, for real? Really? When you could be building a home brick by brick, a foundation. I don't know, man. It's sad. I've made my point. So what I'm seeing is we're dealing with a situation now where you had an impact on somebody. You did. You weren't crazy. It wasn't in your mind. Even though their actions made you really think that you might be a little crazy, like maybe it is that nuts and that they are that dark and that's it. And they never cared. But it looks like you're like this person's muse and you don't know that. It's all like, probably haven't talked to this person. They probably left you believing that like they chose everything and everyone else over you. Meanwhile, you planted a seed in whoever this is. Yeah. Your absence is felt because That big energy, that authentic, and you know, big energy is authentic energy. Big energy is authentic energy. It's not about dominating with your personality in the room and, you know, being the loudest, you know,